Hey folks, Smitty with you. Saturday, April the 5th. Jeep's warming up, trailers hooked up, gears loaded up. We're heading out for an overnighter. If you'd like to come along and see what we're doing, we're going to head down to the southwestern part of the state, and we'll talk to you when we get there. Okay folks, here we are. We're back down on some private land. Got the Jeep trailer, and what we want to do, we're going to walk down here because the winds are real bad again. And I want to get down here in the ravine area. So I was going to come down here and just see what it looks like. We've had some rain down here, and I don't want to get down in here and then not be able to get back out. The owner of the property said he'd come and get me with this tractor and drag me out if I needed it, but we'll kind of see what it looks like here. Take a little walk. Let's give it a shot. We'll bring you back. Hey folks, Smitty back with you. Here we are. Came down from up there. I think I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to level it out a little bit, kind of out of the wind. My old deer stand is up that way. There's an old one we used to call House on the Rock. There's a couple other ones. I'm going to go ahead and get set up, and after I get set up, we'll take a hike. So thanks for coming along, and we'll talk to you here shortly. Here we are, folks. Got everything set up, pretty much straightened up. I want to make a little fire because I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm going to find me a little spot to do that. But I was going to walk around to see if I can't find some rocks or something to make a little ring. Thought I'd bring you along here, so I'll show you around a little bit. We came down from that way. We can go up this way and see all the deer tracks. You walk up, like I said, there's a stand there. We always called it the house on the rock. It's right there on the rock face. Then you come up to here. We had a split, so I could go up that way. I could go up that way. So it's a little bit of a hump to get up this way, either way. So I'm going to go up through there. I'll bring you back in a minute. Halfway, so you can see tent down there. There's the stand there. You still got to go up there. Sorry for the huffing and puffing, but we made it to the top about. I don't know if you can see the tent down there. But we'll come up here. You can kind of see the other stand. Oh, somebody's got a blind up here. Somebody might have been up here turkey hunting. I didn't think there was nobody up here. Wow, they took some trees down. We come up here. This was my old stand. Now, John and his brother Kevin, who owned this property, John made this stand, and then unfortunately he passed away. I sat up here for a couple years, got a couple nice bucks out of this stand. I miss my friend. So that's the stand right there. Nice open field, you could look out. Heard some turkeys up here gobbling a few minutes ago, but they're long gone. So I'll take you down over this other. So if we were to come down over this way, bring you back when we get down over there. I'll bring you back. Here we are. Now my other stand I used to sit at was way down on that point, and you had to go down another ravine. It's just beautiful out here. I'm very lucky that the owner, the brother, still lets me come down here. I think we got an eagle flying around up there. I can zoom in. So we'll take a venture back down. Bring you back when we get to the bottom. up there, walking down, and House on the Rock, like I said we called it, and there we are. Come down through here. Get down out of that wind. I'm going to make me something to eat. We'll have dinner later on. Maybe I'll fry me up some Spam and an egg real quick. And then we'll see about getting us a fire ring set up. There's where we went up. So, little short tour of the area I hunted in. Again, this is not my property, it's private property, and I'm grateful that they include me. So, we're back here. We'll touch base with you in a minute. Hey folks, back with you here. Had a little bite to eat, just kind of sitting back for a little bit. Unfortunately, the wind's picking up again. I think if you go back and look at my video in January, I was complaining about the wind. So we'll see how it goes, but when it gets a little bit dark, we'll take a walk up to the fields and see if we can find any deer. So till then, we'll just kind of kick back for a minute and we'll catch up with you here in a little bit. Talk to you. Hey folks, back with you. Getting close to dinner time for me. Sun's starting to set. Wind's still kind of gusting. I don't feel comfortable with the fire yet, so I'm going to break out the alcohol stove again. Just fix me up a little dinner like I do. Grab a bite to eat, and then hopefully we can take a walk around, see what's going on from there. So get back to you in a minute. Mushrooms got a little done. There you go, same. Steak and some mushrooms for dinner. Gonna sit down, have my little dinner, and we'll get back to you. Had my dinner, got everything cleaned up. Wind's picking up. So I thought we'd take a walk up the hill and see what's going on up there. So come along if you like. And the temp's dropping. Take a stroll back down this way. See where a buck was working at one point in time. Surprised how fresh that still looks. I'll bring you back when we get down to the field. I think it was a venomous squirrel. Gotta keep your eye out for them. Another venomous squirrel. Talk to you. Hey folks, Smitty back with you here. Evening is falling on us. Didn't see any deer. Might try to walk up a little bit later and see if we can see something, but I think I'm going to sit down and take a break for a little bit. So thanks for coming along for this part of it, and we'll talk to you here later. Hey folks, Smitty back with you. Just up in the tent here. Gonna call it an evening. Had a nice evening. All quiet though, and I think finally the winds can calm down a little bit. So hopefully in the morning we'll get up, have a fire and some coffee, and enjoy the morning. So until then, have a good evening. We'll talk to you all later. Morning folks, Smitty back with you. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning the 6th. Temps down to 27 degrees, so I'm glad I brought my little diesel heater with me. Gonna get up, get some coffee going here and start the day. So we'll catch up with you here in a few minutes. Get our little gas stove back out. I just buy the heat fuel. Works great. Cheap. Or inexpensive, we should say.
to get a spark. No wind this morning, just a slight little breeze, but we'll get that. Lit. Chilly out this morning. Feel my breath. We'll let that get going, and we'll have us some coffee here in a minute.
You can see them through the trees. We've got a bunch of deer standing right there. You can see them. Can't zoom in any closer. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. There you can see him walking. There goes one running. There goes another one. There goes another one. There they go. Nice little group of them. Still coming. There's still one more standing there. But anyway, that's what we had. Talk to you.
Get us a cup of coffee poured here. Let it settle down for a second. Then what I do, I take another pod, throw it in there, and then we'll add a little bit more water. So we'll be ready for a couple more cups. Gonna sit down in the chair here.
Had myself a cup of coffee, so we'll talk to y'all in a bit. Got another deer standing up there. See if I can get in close enough to see him. You can see him right between the trees there. There's about right there. I'm sorry. Come on, focus back. Just watching, seeing what I'm doing. Oh, there he goes. Can't quite figure out why I'm down here. So, got an audience this morning. Pretty nice.
will be done.
Okay, folks, everything's packed up, got everything cleaned up. Leave it nicer than when we came here, right? Been a nice evening, beautiful morning, beautiful sunrise coming up. Nice to see a few deer running around. Thanks a lot for coming along if you stuck around this long. Appreciate it. Thanks for everybody that subscribed. It's goofy videos, but I'm just having fun out here in the woods. So thanks a lot again, and we'll talk to you later. This is Smitty.